We are live.
Okay. We need to take a motion to come out of recess.
Make a
Okay,
motion to come out of recess at 1:01 p.m.
okay. All those in favor of coming out of recess at 1:01 signify by saying aye. Okay, we're back in regular session now. And we'll start our public hearing. These note that the public hearing has commenced with a quorum of the commissioners present at duly noticed public meeting of the Greenbrier County Commission. Class 2 publication was made, West Virginia Daily News, October 14th and 21st. Mountain Messenger, October 11th, 18th. Present for the hearings from the Greenbrier County Planning Permits Officer, Stephen Simmons and Shana Bennett. Because testimony may be required from these individuals, they should be sworn in or will be sworn in with any other persons that wish to be heard. Ask other individuals who expect to be present to present information about any of the petitions to identify themselves. We have no one at this time, so we need to swear in Stephen and Shana.
Do you need me to swear them in?
You want to, that'd be great.
Yeah.
If you all
You
could
guys-
please. Are you ready?
You guys come up in front of it so she can see. There you go.
She's gotcha.
All right. If you could please raise your right hand. Do you both solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. You all can put your hands down.
Okay, thank you for that. Okay, we have 4 items for consideration. I'm just gonna read off the 4 and then we'll start at the top again. Consideration of petition 6184 Seneca Trail South Ronsford. That's parcel ID number 8-10-5. Second one, consideration for petition is 8559 Midland Trail, Rupert, West Virginia. And that's parcel number ID number 11-55S-11. The next one for consideration, petition is 7996 Midland Trail West, Rupert, West Virginia. And has partial ID number 11-55-33. The fourth one for consideration of petition is 436 School Street, Quinwood, West Virginia. Partial ID number is 11-22P-6. And we'll go back up to the
About that other one, 87.
we have taken scratched out. I'm sorry. We scratched that one at this time. So we have these 4 for consideration. We'll go back up for 6184 Seneca Trail South Ronsford, parcel ID number 8-10-5. And Stephen, are you gonna?
Yes, sir.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, so this is 6184 Seneca Trail South. This was condemned January 22nd of this year. for the being an unsafe structure, unfit for human occupancy. It appears to have been damaged by flood and obviously not been maintained, neglected, abandoned, and continues to deteriorate. The last one was being unsecured and abandoned, which constitutes an attractive nuisance to children and a harbor for vagrants, which is the main deal with this property. Vagrants have moved in and, just the police are constantly there and we need to tear it down.
So we, another picture right there.
Yeah, so there
Same
is,
property.
that's the picture where I posted the notice of hearing on the property for the benefit of even the vagrants who are staying.
Did you
We're
notice the
staying safe.
difference from the time on the front? Or even,
So since these pictures were taken down below the house, closer to the river, there's been another tent set up. And that's gonna be a part of this demolition, is taking all of that out of there.
Okay. Once we get all this taken down,
So the primary reason why I'm asking for a order of demolition from you guys is to run the vagrants out of the place. Being unsecured, it may not be vagrants next time, it might be children who go in there and play and it's just not an acceptable condition in Greenbrier County.
And Mr. Simmons, can you explain to the commission efforts to ascertain the true owner of this property and what efforts you may have made to obtain a voluntary consent for demolition?
So the original condemnation form went to the last known person who paid taxes on it, who has been paying taxes for several years. But he has since passed away. The original owner has passed away prior to that. Property is currently in limbo with the state auditor's office for the tax sale. The person who purchased it is waiting until December to file for a deed. They had some notice issues. So they got pushed to the right a little bit before they could file the deed. And with the vagrants, we just can't wait.
And Mr. Simmons, did you notify the purchaser at the tax sale of your intent to?
Yes, a couple properties from now, we'll be going to another one of theirs. And when I sent them their notice of hearing, I sent them a copy of the condemnation, the notice of hearing for this one also, just as a courtesy copy. I emailed it to them also.
And that was the tax sale purchaser you sent that to?
Yep.
Did you notice any, when you were there, anything illegal other than just the trash piled up around
The trash mainly, I don't go in these structures.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I condemn them from the plain view of the public, and then I go up and post the notices and condemnation placards. So,
And the individual or individuals that are living there illegally and not by agreement with the property owner.
yeah, there is no property owner to
Correct.
give them
Okay.
permission, and hence there's nobody to call and say, hey, they're trespassing on my property. That's why the problem has persisted for as long as it has.
once the property's been abated and demolished, cleaned out, the property's been cleaned. What if someone moves a tent back in or something? Does that go to the sheriff's department to have them removed at that time?
Absolutely.
Because we don't want anybody moving down. I'm sure they wouldn't move a structure back in, but a tent or something they would.
I think I've heard all I need to hear. I make a motion to order demolition for the property at 6184 Seneca Trail South, Ronsford, West Virginia, 24970, parcel ID 8-10-5.
Okay, any further comment or question? I agree with Commissioner Holiday, that property has been a blight and a nuisance for the neighboring properties for quite some time now, so. All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, We'll move on to the second petition, 7996 Midland Trail West, Rupert, West Virginia, parcel ID number 11-5.
855.
Oh, so I skipped one. I'm sorry.
The second one should be this one, 7996 Midland Trail West.
Oh, you have them in different order.
Parcel ID of 115533.
Okay.
So
Can you bring up the other picture, Kelly?
Yeah. Oh, the other one, this one is number 2 in
Yeah,
your
this one
list.
is where the other one's a better picture.
Oh, this one?
2996.
That gives you a better idea of how close it is to Route 60. Let's see. This one has been abandoned for quite some time. It was a part of an estate. It was condemned for being an unsafe structure, unfit for human occupancy. It appears to have been damaged by flood. It is, the rear part of it is in the floodplain. It's abandoned and unsecured on the back part of the house. The whole bathroom addition has fallen off. So you can just walk right inside. Well, you can climb up and walk right inside. And, being in a partial state of collapse, it is just, unacceptable to be situated right next to Route 60. See, it was posted and condemned November of 2024, November 1st. The previous owner he had passed away, and his estate is currently trying to liquidate all of his properties. I reached out, made contact, and she was not responsive.
That's the executor of the estate.
Yes, the daughter, and I got the impression that there's way more property out there that he has that she's trying to get rid of, and she's not really all worried about this. That's right in the floodplain. The reason why it's necessary for demolition order is it's urban blight. It's just a stain on the side of the road. And it's not just that, it's the fact that it's, being unsecured, kids can get in there, and I'm surprised the vagrants haven't been in there yet.
Safe and unsightly.
I would be more than happy to make a motion to condemn this property at 7996 Midland Trail West, Rupert 25984, parcel ID number 115533. I believe the pictures are very explanatory of its reasoning for demolition.
Okay, we got a motion to approve the demolition. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, now which one do you have next on your list?
The next one is 8559 Midland Trail West.
Is it?
Yes,
Okay.
parcel number 1155S-11. On your way out of Rupert, if you blink, you'll miss this place. It's engulfed in weeds. It's not 50 feet off of Route 60 on the right, but the lot is skinny and the house is right in the center. And it has a driveway that isn't the safest driveway around, but it's hard to stay on the road and see this place at the same time. But it's right there, right in everybody's face. This place was condemned in February of 2025 for being an unsafe structure, unfit for human occupancy. It has fire damage. I mean, you can see through that first window that the roof is gone and that whatever trusses are left are scarred by fire. And being unsecured, you can see the window open, that rear addition, and it's just open right into the inside. Perfect place for kids to play. This is one that I'm almost certain has a basement to it also, so that just adds the danger for kids or vagrants being in there. And that's the reason I'm asking for the demo order. This isn't a minute outside of the city limits of Rupert, where we know is a higher density population and the kids that come out and play and could be playing in this thing. And the leaves are falling off the trees and it's gonna be much more visible from the road here very shortly.
It looks like a masonry structure in the block.
That's why I assume it has a basement, even with those vents. It's just hard to tell without going in there.
Property owners have been advised.
Yeah.
Is it the same property owner as the previous one?
Yes, this one was also purchased for tax deed out of by a company out of Florida. I've reached out to them that they have been in communication. But as you can see, there's nobody here today. I was asked what happens if we don't show up. I said that we tear it down and put a lien on the property.
Well, it has been, it has set in that, condition for at least 3 to 4 years now, and it has not been touched. So it, no effort has been made to, close it or, try to make it any safer than it was the day that the fire occurred in it. So, there has been no effort by anybody to do anything with this property.
Kelly, can you open the other photo from this one? You can see the only difference is after I condemned it, they put a posted sign on it, which does next to nothing to keep kids and vagrants out of the place.
Yep.
So they are there, they are aware of these situation, and they were just fine with this sitting right next to
Yep.
Route 60, real close to the city limits, and that's unacceptable in Greenbrier County.
Yeah, the amount of effort and energy and time and money that has been spent to remove the many other buildings along Route 60 from Raynell to Sandblack has been a huge effort. And so leaving structures like this up is not a very positive impact on the community.
I'll make a motion to go ahead with the demolition. Get the demolition order for 8559 Midland Trail West, Rupert, West Virginia 25984. 25984, parcel ID 1155S11.
Okay, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, your last one. Be 436 School Street, Quinwood.
Yes, this one,
Excuse me, number 11, ID number 11-22P-6.
yes. This one, is just about right in the center of Crichton, small community, right? Just outside of the town of Quinwood, less than a quarter mile from Crichton Elementary School. Obviously kids walking up and down the street, going home every day. This one was condemned for being an unsafe structure, unfit for human occupancy, dangerous structure because it's in a partial, it's mostly glass. And it's unsecured. Obviously, some people are dumping their trash on it now. It needs to be, I need a demolition order to just get this out of a neighborhood. It's in a very dense location.
Yes.
The houses are on quarter acre, if not smaller lots, and they're all, just on the other side of those trees right here, there is a house right there, and I'm standing in the driveway of the next house to take this picture because it's so engulfed with weeds in the front, you can't take a picture from the road. First couple times I went to look at this with the color of the house, I couldn't find it. I thought it was just all forest right there. But once you get to that angle, you can see.
You have other pictures?
Just those two.
There's two.
And there have been vagrants in that area.
Well, from what I understand from neighbors is that I can't get to it to see the fire damage, but that's what ran the vagrants out of it who were
It's
in
kind
it.
of funny that you felt like the fronts even changed just a little bit.
Yeah, and so The first one is the one on the left, that's where I originally condemned it, and then the next photo is where I posted the notice of hearing on it. Let's see,
And how far is this from the elementary school?
2/10 of a mile, it's less than a quarter mile.
Property owners have been noticed.
So the property was owned by a lady who passed away, but she was remarried before she passed away. But she has children from a previous marriage. The new husband provided us her death certificate and a consent form. But what we don't have is the ability to locate the 6 kids from a previous marriage who also have 50% title of this property. Which they may know, they may not know, they may all hate each other, you just don't know. And it's just easier to ask for a demolition order than it is to
Track 'em.
track them down.
I'll make a motion to order the demolition for 436 School Street, Quinwood, West Virginia, 25981, parcel ID 1122P6.
And could you give the condemnation date again?
Yes, the condemnation date. January 17th of this year, 2025.
And going back, Stephen, to 6184, I missed that condemnation date.
1/22/25.
1/22/25.
Okay. We have a motion to approve the petition on this property. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, at this point, do we have anything else to discuss? Now, all these properties these 4 properties, there'll be a lien placed on them.
That's the intention, yes, sir.
Okay. And
Motion to adjourn at 1:23.
motion to adjourn. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, we're adjourned. Thank you, guys.
Stephen, thank you for all your hard work on this. You.